in the 2009. Since then, this is his playoff record: 0-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 0-1, 1-1. This guy can't get to a conference championship game. And he's had some great teams. He's had Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas and Drew Brees.
Ingram.
Colston.
Jimmy Graham.
I mean, they had some great players. It just, I don't know, man. He's a really good offensive mind. I just think we've elevated him to like above, like for example.
I thought he rode Drew Brees too long. Drew Brees got long in the tooth.
Do you blame him?
I don't blame him, but Drew Brees got long in the tooth, and he started floating a lot of passes. Drew Brees was so good because he could throw that thing down the field.
Yeah.
That arm was elite. He would throw that ball down the field, deep balls, accurate,
I think that's the thing about Drew Brees' arm that everyone's like, oh, he didn't have a great arm.
I thought he had a very good arm.
I did too. There's no doubt about it. And he was just precision.
Yeah, accurate,
and he
on
threw
time.
A perfect spiral.
Yeah, no doubt.
And his field vision was incredible.
He had Darren Sproles, too, for a while.
He did have Darren Sproles. But, I don't know. I just look at Sean Payton and it's just overrated. That's the word I come with. Not that he's not good. It's just people talk about him like he's top 5. Right now, I'm not trading Shanahan for him.
No, top 5 coaches?
I'm not trading McVay for him.
No. Andy Reid?
Hell no.
Belichick?
I think I'm taking Tomlin over him, honestly.
I would take Zach Taylor over him from Cincinnati.
Look at you now on my Zach Taylor train.
Oh, I like Zach Taylor. He's won me over.
I
Cincinnati's
like Zach
rolling
Taylor a lot.
Hey, Dave Bernstein, Justin Hathaway. Bengals play the same day the Warriors play the Rockets. We got to figure something out. I can't miss Burrow and Mahomes back-to-back years, man. Oh, my God. And the Bengals, they have one of my favorite helmets growing up. Them and the Rams. That was my favorite helmet.
Not the Ken Anderson 1981 ones that say Bengals?
No, not that one. Actually, those didn't say, but when they played in the Super Bowl,
I thought it said Bengals.
I think they had the stripes.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, then I could be mistaken.
Well, look, I don't even know why we got this guy.
I call them the Kajana Carters.
Listen, we got a special guest on the air, right? And we're playing this team September 10th.
Who is this?
Marlon Wayans.
Oh.
Did you know Marlon Wayans?
Yeah.
Was a big-time Pittsburgh Steeler fan?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Didn't know that.
Well, at least he hates the Cowboys. Right, Marlon? Good morning, Marlon. Thanks for joining the Morning Roast. Joe Shasky, Bonte Hill. You're going to be at the San Jose Improv this weekend. Hell of a weekend to be in the Bay Area. You got 5 shows lined up. We love you, Marlon, but Steelers? What? You grew up a Steelers fan?
Why are you hating on the Steelers?
I'm not. I'm just saying, we're seeing you week 1.
Get 'em.
We're seeing you Trust me. Ask my mama.
I have a question. Listen, Steelers all day. They're a great organization, great blue-collar team. They're about blue-collar people. I'm not going to hate on the 49ers. I'm not going to hate on the Raiders because only until they left to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Now we can hate on the Raiders.
Yes, please hate on them.
But before then, I went to a Raider game. The fans are so dedicated that they were actually Raiders. I felt scared when I went to the black hole.
Marlon, man.
I didn't know where I was. I thought I was in Mad Max Beyond the Terradome.
Marlon, man, I don't think you've aged. You look the same from the Wayans brothers, from Living Color. You're 51 years old now. I can't believe it.
Above the rim, bro. That was the movie.
6 Man, you name it. No, we know all about you, man. And you're at San Jose Improv, so you're still on the comedy circuit doing your damn thing here, man. What do you love about performing in front of the Bay Area audience?
Because I think they're an educated, crazy crowd. I think they're evolved but still ghetto, and they allow you to speak freely because they're on the coast, and because I think you guys are. Even though your real estate's expensive, you still got a bunch of crackheads, and I just think you guys are real people.
Hey, let me tell you, it's
crackheads. The rich people go, we're still real.
Marlon, we're off crack now. We're on fentanyl. That's what this entire region is on. You got to get hip with it, dude.
Nah, that fentanyl. You have to have done crack to survive.
You graduated. It's like fentanyl's the masters, right? The PhD. Oh, man. You got to tell us about your run-in last month with Evander Holyfield in Vegas, man. What was that like? Were you trying to bite the ear off? What was you doing, man?
I wasn't trying to bite the ear. I was just looking at that ear, and I was like, I can't believe that his ear actually looks like this up close. And so I had to take a picture and show it to the people. And then I was wondering where he was looking because he wasn't looking at the fight. The whole fight, he was looking at the man who bit his ear.
Mike Tyson. That's crazy. So he's got an ear that looks like a pork rind, and he's staring at Mike Tyson. Was Tyson staring back, or what was Tyson doing?
he got an ear that looked like he did UFC, not boxing. Tyson was minding his business. He was just watching the fight. Like, he did his duty. I already bit his ear off. What's he got to say?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hey, look, Don't Be a Menace is like an all-time classic to me. I mean, it really is. Did you guys know it was going to hit the way that it was going to hit, like when you were making it? Or were you just shooting, hoping that you were hitting a Steph Curry half quarter?
I think we was just shooting a Steph Curry half quarter. Like, it's going to hit. You think it's going to hit, but people are like, there's no way.
Right.
But we kind of knew it was going to be. Every time Steph throws that crazy shot, that's going in. Every time we shoot, we go, that's going in. Now, sometimes it's air ball. But, but I think in hindsight, all of our movies, we never try to make a movie. We always try to make a classic.
Right.
And I think, between that, White Chicks, Scary Movie 1 and 2, and even Little Man, I think we've created some great classics.
Could you make White Chicks today in the climate we're in? Because it's the cancel
I could
culture.
make White Chicks.
What's that?
I don't think anybody else could. I think our family has 200 years of comedy between us. We know how to tell a joke, and we know how to tell a joke and make sure everybody or most people get it. Sometimes they don't, but I think the way our family tells jokes and the way we do comedy, I think it's enjoyable to everybody, even the people that we're making fun of.
Yeah, no doubt. Marlon Wayans here on the Morning Rush on 95.7 The Game. Look, you got a lot of classics, a lot of hood classics. My boys are blowing me up. When our producer hit us up saying, hey, you want Marlon Wayans? I was like, absolutely. Because we remember the Wayans brothers.
Yep.
And all 101 episodes. And Wayans brothers, we would go home after school watching. We watched the reruns. The classics. Do you ever sit back during the course of your career, like you're getting ready for a set, or before you go on stage at San Jose Improv, do you ever think like, damn, I really made it, man. I've been doing this for a long, long time. Do you ever sit back and reflect on your career?
Never. I always sit back and go, damn, I ain't done nothing yet. Because it keeps me hungry. And I just feel like I got, as much as I've done, I have so much more I want to do. And I feel like I'm still in the beginning of my climb.
Wow.
Like, I'm not there yet. I think I'm past the hills and I'm looking at the mountains now. And I'm going, now the best climb is about to be right now. So I got to use everything that I applied to the first hills to get through these big mountains.
Wow, that's a great perspective there. I hadn't thought about it like that. I like that a lot here. So when fans see you on the street,
I start thinking like you think. I'd be dead. I have a heart attack before the show. I did it. I done did it.
Well,
it's a rap. I can't be funny. I did all the jokes. I would go on stage and just smoke a cigar. I'm like, you guys know how funny I am.
Oh, man. So how many fans, when fans see you on the street or they see you out in public, what do they recognize you more for? Is it for Above the Rim? Is it for Don't Be a Menace?
It depends on where I'm at, man.
Really?
If I'm in Brazil, it's Branquelas, White Chicks. If I'm in Punta del Este, which is in Uruguay, they're like, Scary Movie, shorty. Paris is the Scary Movie. The Hood is Lope Dog. Everywhere is White Chicks. I mean, it's funny. I get Boogaloo. I get Kenny Tyler. I've done so much, and people really, just love what I've done.
Yeah.
So, people just, what's good is I got more than one character.
Right.
I feel bad for people that just got one thing they do. Like Gary Coleman, when they was like, what you talk about, Willis? He used to hate that.
Take me back to the beginning, like, because you got so many people in the family that are so talented. Right. 10, I mean, that's a lot. Anybody that's got over like 6 or 7, we know they run in a pack. So how did you express yourself in a family so big way back in the day? Like, were you guys all just performing in the living room, having fun, messing with each other, or?
No, I mean, it's not like we're all the same age. You understand? My brother Keenan and Damon like 15 and 14 years older than me. So we would perform for them when they would come home from California. Me and my brother Sean, we always had the jokes. We always had jokes. We always had a sketch. And, they were the blueprint. They showed us that we could actually be successful at this. And so it was just second nature for me and Sean just knew we was going to do this. There was no question. Once we saw Keenan on Johnny Carson and he was in the TV, we was like, yo, we're going to do that. And that's what we did.
Wow, unbelievable. Before we let you go, we had a roaster
here. That's when we started cutting school.
Yeah. We know all about that.
We know all about that out here. No doubt about that. We did mess with the crackheads, though. We left them alone. Our boy Tyler Miller said he cried when he watched Six Man. Six Man, very slept on
Yeah.
movie. What would you say to somebody saying, "Man, I teared up watching Six Man"?
A lot of people do, especially if they have siblings, because that movie was just about, the love and loss of a brother. And, I cried when I did Six Man because I was thinking about what if something happened to one of my brothers. And so it was very emotional for me. I think it was really funny, but it was tethered and grounded in a reality. I think it's good that movies have heart. I think it's good when stand-up has some heart.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Hey, in honor of 50 years of hip hop, we've been talking about our favorite artists ever. Who's your guy? Who's your or gal favorite hip hop artist of all time?
You trying to get me beat up? I'll give you my top 5.
All right.
Give it to me. Let's go.
I can't. I got to go with Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas.
Can we go west of the Mississippi at all?
No, we all right. Tupac.
Yeah, you better say. Hey, you know what, Marlon? You perform in San Jose. You might as well say E40 or Mac Dre.
I love E40, but I got to put him in my top 10.
All right.
Because I'm an East Coast dude.
Yeah.
I'm at it. I'm not mad at that.
You trying to get me beat up?
No,
I love
I'm
E40.
trying to-
E40 Joe. That's why I can win.
We're trying to get you
Innovative.
We're trying to get you some love out here. We're trying to make sure we sell this place out, man. Marlon Wayans, San Jose Improv.
I see E40 at the games with his little condom hats on.
Hey,
Marlon, like
Marlon.
a rolled up condom or something like that? A red rolled up condom?
I don't know how E40 does it, man, because it'd be like 100 degrees inside Chase Center, too. And he got the PD on. I'm like, Fody, you hot. You hot right now.
He is hot. He be sweating all up underneath his neck meat. I gave him a hug. He was drunk.
Marlon Wayans, San Jose Improv, tonight, 7:30. 2 shows tonight, 7:30, 9:45. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock and 9:30. And on Sunday at 7 o'clock. It's good that you're gracing the Bay Area. We love you, Marlon, man. Thanks so much for the time today.
Thanks for having me, brothers.
We 100% are hitting